Wednesday, this humiliating girl's anniversary party.
From the outside, everything looked solid, but on the inside, it all came crashing down at our friend's 15th anniversary party, the night my marriage cracked for good. The party was beautiful. String lights, soft jazz, a perfect spring night. We'd been best friends since middle school, the guy I trusted more than anyone. My wife, Alison, arrived a little later, laughing, her face pink from champagne. I hoped just for a moment that maybe tonight we could hit the reset button. Then the conversation turned to first impressions. Everyone was reminiscing, joking around, but Allison steered the conversation right toward me and Jason. Michael used to be so boring, she said, loud enough for everyone to hear. Always working. A girl gets lonely, you know? A few people chuckled awkwardly, and then she dropped the bomb. The sentence that detonated my entire world. Want to hear something funny? Even his best friend tried to seduce me once. Silence. Complete, suffocating silence. Jason froze, the color draining from his face. My friends suddenly found their drinks fascinating, and Alison? She laughed like she'd just delivered the punchline of the century. She actually expected me to laugh along, to swallow the humiliation and pretend I wasn't completely gutted. I didn't. I walked away from the lights, the laughter, the people trying not to look at me. I ended up at a park, just sitting on a bench, trying to breathe. Was it a sick joke? Was it true? Why would she say that in public? And why did Jason look so guilty? A single joke shouldn't destroy a marriage. But this wasn't a joke. This was the mask slipping off. When I got home, Alison was in bed, pretending to be asleep. I spent the night on the couch, staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment of our marriage I had ignored, dismissed, or forgiven. By morning, I knew something fundamental had changed. The man who used to absorb disrespect just to keep the peace, he was gone. She mocked me for being oversensitive, insisted it was just a joke, and gaslit me every time I tried to talk about it. But her words weren't the worst part. The worst part was her phone, which she accidentally left unlocked one morning. There was no affair, no explicit texts, but there were messages to her friends that shattered what was left of our marriage. Messages like, "Marriage to Michael is like watching paint dry. Sometimes I wish I'd chosen differently." And the one that stung the most, "Sometimes I regret shutting Jason down." Would have been more exciting. She admitted in the text that Jason had made a pass years ago, and she never told me. Instead of protecting our marriage, she used it as entertainment for her friends. My wife didn't value me. She valued the attention she got from complaining about me. But then I discovered something even worse. She was spreading lies in the neighborhood, telling people I was controlling, that I monitored her, that I'd threatened to take the kids. It was character assassination. I hired a lawyer. I documented everything, every insult, every manipulative text. I even recorded her inconsistencies. Meanwhile, Jason and I finally met. I asked him directly, "Did you sleep with her?" "No," he said. "But I did make a drunk pass at her once." He admitted it. He regretted it. He apologized. And for the first time in weeks, a small weight lifted. Jason wasn't the enemy. Alison was. When she left for a girls' trip, claiming she needed a break, I set my plan in motion. By the time she came back, laughing about some guitarist she almost flirted with, I had the divorce papers ready. I placed them right next to her glass of wine. When she opened the envelope, her face twisted in disbelief. Divorce? Because of a joke? No, I said. Because of 12 years of disrespect disguised as humor? She didn't go quietly. She screamed, blamed, threatened, and then cried and begged. But it was too late. The respect that holds a marriage together was gone, and she was the one who had burned it all down. The custody battle was brutal, but her own words, her texts, her public insults, her manipulative victim narrative destroyed her credibility in court. Neighbors testified about how she belittled me. Her own friends admitted she mocked me constantly. Her case was built on lies, and the truth crushed it. 2 days before the trial, her lawyer waved the white flag. I got primary custody of the kids. Outside the courthouse, she whispered, "Michael, I'm sorry." For some things, it wasn't the apology I wanted, but it was the only one she was capable of giving. That night, I took my kids for ice cream. My small rental house is slowly filling with warmth. Their drawings are on the fridge. Their laughter fills the evenings. For the first time in years, the air in my home feels peaceful. I didn't lose a wife that night at the party. I lost an illusion. And in its place, I finally found my freedom. Thank you for listening to my story. If you're going through something similar, remember you are not alone, and your peace is worth fighting for. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about finding strength after the storm.